What's up, guys? This is your friendly neighborhood Extreme Spidey Guy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on The Incredible Hulk from 2008. So, how was this film made? Well, after the mixed reception to Universal's 2003 film Hulk, Marvel Studios reacquired the rights to the character through Universal's retained distribution rights. Leterrier, who has expressed interest in directing Iron Man for Marvel, was brought onward, and Penn began work on a script that would be much closer to the comics and the 1978 television series of the same name. In April 2007, Norton was hired to portray Banner and to rewrite Penn's screenplay. His script positioned the film as a reboot of the series, distracting from its 2003 film. Distancing it from the 2003 film to give the new version, its own identity. Norton was ultimately not credited for his writing. Filming took place from July to November 2007, primarily in Toronto, Canada, with additional filming in New York City and Rio de Janeiro. Over 700 visuals were shot and were created in post-production using a combination of motion capture and computer-generated imagery to complete the film. The Incredible Hulk premiered at the Gibson Atmosphere in Universal City, California on June 8, 2008, and was released in the US on June 13th as part of Phase 1 of the MCU. It received praise for its action sequences and was considered an improvement over the 2003 film, but it was criticized as lacking depth. The film grossed $264.8 million worldwide, making it the lowest grossing film of the MCU. Norton disagreed with Marvel over the final edit of the film and was replaced in the role of Banner by Mark Ruffalo for the future of the MCU, starring with the Avengers in 2012. So, what's the story of this movie? Well, scientist Bruce Banner, played by Edward Norton, desperately seeks a cure for the gamma radiation that contaminated his cells and turned him into the Hulk. Cut off from his true love, Betty Ross, played by Liv Tyler, and forced to hide from his nemesis, General Thunderbolt Ross, played by William Hurt. Banner soon comes face to face with a new threat, a supremely powerful enemy known as the Abomination, played by Tim Roth. So what do I think of this movie? This movie is incredibly underrated and easily the most underrated movie of 2008. And a much better improvement over the Hulk film from 2003, which, no offense to people that like it, I just hated the Hulk film from 2003. Edward Norton plays a much better Bruce Banner than Eric Bana. Liv Tyler definitely did an awesome job as Betty Ross. I also liked her in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Tim Roth definitely nailed it as the Abomination. And William Hurt definitely nailed it as Thunderbolt Ross. And Paul Soles, who played like the original Spider-Man, and Hermie the Elf, who voiced like the original Spider-Man from 1967, and Hermie the Elf appears in this film as well as Stan. The battles are definitely awesome. There's no like Hulk dogs, and the Hulk like doesn't grow every time he gets bigger. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, no offense to people that like the 2003 Hulk film, I can handle your opinion, but that film just left a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, we could have gotten Edward Norton back in the Avengers, but I did like Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, though. And there is even a post-credit scene where, like, which is probably one of the scenes setting up the Avengers, and that scene would have to be with Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., about the Avengers Initiative. And that scene was definitely awesome as well. The battles were definitely awesome as well. And and this movie definitely has a lot of action because in the first couple of minutes you can definitely see the Hulk and a lot of action, and it's definitely enjoyable. And unlike the 2003 Hulk film, this movie actually goes straight into the action. Excuse me. The visuals are definitely stunning as well. And are there any bad qualities I have for the film? No, and here's how I'm going to rate it. I am going to give The Incredible Hulk a full solid 10 out of 10. So tell me your thoughts on The Incredible Hulk from 2008. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's underrated? Do you think it's overrated? Just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you all later.